y'all, thank you for tuning in. My name is Ayoka. I'm getting ready to bring you a divine feminine reading for tonight, y'all. Let's just see what this general energy is like for you and see what's going on in your world. This is a collective message, y'all. We are all on different timelines, so keep that in mind as you are listening to this reading. You take what you need and you leave what you don't need, okay? But overall, my spirit guides will definitely give you a message here that will help you to evolve within your own self, all right? Or even within your situations. Make sure you're in a positive mindset as you're listening to this as well, okay? And flip the roles as you see fit. So if this is not your energy, it's your person's energy, or whoever else's energy that is showing up in your energy field. That was a whole lot to say, but you guys, I want to set my intentions before we get started, okay? So thank you, Holy Spirit, thank you, my angelic guides, for helping me with this collective divine feminine read. I ask that you protect us as we go through the spiritual gates to commune with you, and close the gates to anything that's not in alignment with the divine's will or the purpose of these readings. Thank you for using me as a messenger, protecting me from any projections or spell work or negative energies as well. Thank you for speaking through me for divine feminine today and for my twin flames. I ask that you definitely speak a message that will resonate sorry y'all, that will resonate and that will help my collective to see clearly. And I'm talking about seeing with their spiritual eye. And so it is. Thank you. All right, so don't forget to like, subscribe, and share if you're feeling my vibe. Y'all know how this twin flame journey goes, okay? So it can be very trying, okay? And then we're in Mercury retrograde, so it's probably a whole bunch of other stuff going on too. But just remember here to continue to work on your own soul, continue to love on yourself, and really try to heal from those aspects in your life here that could be triggering you within this connection. You are probably getting some dreams too, so really take note to those dreams, and whatever stands out in them, really decipher what it is and what spirit is trying to say to you, because there's some answers to your prayers in that dream, or you're being shown something here, okay? And you may be missing it now. Whatever stands out in those dreams, then you can literally just Google, but you're gonna have to use discernment with this. And you can say dream symbol for let's just say dream symbol for a blue cake, you know, and it will bring up a whole bunch of stuff, y'all. But remember, it's how you feel when the way it works is whatever you're feeling is how you connect or decipher that dream. Or you know, if you hear gunshots, if you're afraid, you know, when someone's shooting at you, you know, or did you get shot in a dream, you know, did you die or were you wounded? Things like that. You have to pay attention to colors, to details. Were you in the bedroom or were you in the attic or in the basement? But you understand what I'm saying. When it comes to deciphering these dreams, you just really want to take note of what is standing out to you and what's relevant. Okay, now I'm gonna jump right in here with the reading. So thank you, my spirit guides. What message do you have for my divine feminines here? What is it that they need to know in regards to their twin flame journey or whatever is happening in their life at this moment here? Thank you so much for the message. Okay, so Khadijah, let me tell y'all, how many cards is this deck? It's a lot. Okay, so I'm gonna go with them because they all jumped out, right? So the Queen of the Outsiders. I have arrived. I am where I will always be. In love. Okay, I'm gonna show y'all this card because it's really dope. Then I have Lady of the Lotus Born. Embodiment is the deepest bliss. My body was made for enlightenment. The Goddess of Discernment. I spend my time wisely. I only say yes when it's a holy hell yes. The Mother of Believers. I am spiritually and financially abundant. I provide heaven and earth for myself. Look at that. All of them goddesses popping up out of here. So you know what, y'all? I'm going to have to pull from a book here real quick. Okay, so I'm going to break this down as brief or short as possible here, so we won't overextend on reading all of these messages. But let me see if I can pull out what really stands out that will help you with your situation. Now, the Queen of the Outsiders, which is Sarah Callie 10. Okay. So It says there's nothing you need to perfect or prove. There's nothing you need to wait to become. There's only the deep abiding truth that love is not outside of you. You are never an outsider to love. You are love. Okay, so enter the heart. Enter the heart. Ask to experience love, true love, and let it fill your head to soul. Okay, so it says love is where we will all arrive. No matter how persecuted, how lonely, how outcast we might feel, no matter how long it has been since we felt real love, Saint Sarah is the healing that comes when we embody love again. She is here to welcome us back to the singular destination we actually never left. Home is only ever as far as we allow ourselves to be separate from the space of our own heart. Okay, so just remember that no matter who you are or where you are, love is the kind that reaches you. Remember, there's nothing you need to perfect or prove to anyone. All right, it's not outside of you. It's within you. And Spirit wants you to remember that that you actually embody this. Okay, now with the Lady of Lotus. And that's on 121. Let's see. Okay, so it can be easy to forget everything we touch, everything we say, and everything we do is not separate from the divine. Okay, she is the most potent spiritual truth. The female body is an asset to enlightenment, not a hindrance. The body is a vehicle to free us from the idea that there are any limitations to reality. Okay, so with this card, it is saying here, 1 minute, I got to skip over this part because we are both human and divine. We are both a mortal body and an eternal essence that continues on. The body too often can be the scapegoat for so much hate, distrust, and violence. The body holds infinite wisdom, pleasure, and possibilities. This is the moment to see your gorgeous body as a tremendous gift it is. It's the moment to realize that there is no greater intoxication than just being fully in your body from head to toe. Now, this goddess is calling you to remember the holiness of your flesh, the deep wisdom your body contains, and the temple you walk around in every day. So what helps? The soul voice meditation says, what helps me remember that my body is sacred? Okay, so remember that your body is your temple here and that it is sacred. You are divine. You are an embodiment of the divine here. With Freyja, the goddess of discernment, which is funny because when I said earlier, like, you got to use discernment, right? When deciphering your dreams, and that card came out. So Freyja is on 198. So this seems like this could be a message for, a few of you guys, right? Or even, even you may embody or need this message, like all of it is what I'm trying to say. Like, you may need all of these cards that came out, and some of you may only resonate with a few. But with the discernment card, is really saying here is that it refers to your spiritual power that allows you to distinguish between the spirits that will cause you harm and the spirits that will assist you. So it lets us discern when a phone call or an email or visit from a friend is going to add to our day, or if it's going to derail it. Discernment is the difference between feeling led by the day, pulled this way and that way, and claiming it. Our time in this lifetime, at least, is limited. Every second is significant. Freyja reminds us of the searing perception we all have, but perhaps don't use frequently enough. She wants us to be discerning with how we choose to spend our time and whom we choose to love. She wants us to never ever say yes to anything or anyone from a place of fear or obligation. You are a demi-goddess, okay? A priestess of your own fate. You get to choose the life you want to live, and this happens by being fierce and warrior-like about what you say yes to. Your discernment, so that you are only saying yes. Use your discernment so that you are only saying yes to what will actually nourish and renew you, inspire, or expand you. It's not your business to worry about those you might disappoint. You were not made to meet everyone's expectations of you. You are made to express the truth of who you are and to use the brief time that you have here to live out your potential. Nothing is obligatory except breathing. Your only true obligation is is to the voice of your own soul. Frazier wants you to realize the gleaming gold that you are and act accordingly. She wants you to unapologetically choose the life you actually want to be living right now. She wants you to make your yes holy again by you only using it when it's the truth. What does a hell yes, the holy yes, feel like in your body is the question. Okay? And the intention says, I spend my time wisely. I only say yes when it's a holy hell yes. And I'm definitely connecting with this today, y'all. Especially when it comes to your twin flame journey here. You know, it's some things that may be going on in your situation. And truthfully, if it's not aligning with your soul, right? If it's not aligning with it is that you are desiring for yourself here, you don't got to say yes to nothing. Okay, so you need to use your discernment when it comes to this. Even when it comes to you know, what decisions you might need to make here within this connection. Now, it's telling you, be fierce and be warrior-like about what you say yes to. Okay? Now, I mean, that was deep, y'all. I'm definitely am going to pull my tarot on this card here to see what's happening here. That's deep. Okay, so Khadijah, the mother of believers. And then that's the last card. 56. So, there's an ancient narrative and a destructive misunderstanding that if we are going to be spiritual, then we have to renounce the material world. The body, however, is the soul's chance to be here. So a healthy relationship to the material world is crucial and integral to reaching your spiritual potential. Khadijah represents the power and importance of knowing we can provide for ourselves. This power gives us roots and confidence, and it allows us to create relationships from a place of interdependence rather than codependence. We can cultivate the capacity we have to create more and more freedom for ourselves, and we can make choices for our life based on truth, not just on survival. There's also a false idea about when true love will find us and how. Khadijah liberates us from fairy tales that we need to be saved or supported or provided by your life partner. Khadijah provides for the prophet, and her older age and significant status in the community made her more attractive, not less. She was a middle-aged businesswoman and a single mom. She was ripe with resources and ripened with opportunities to love. Living into our true power and purpose does not make us less eligible. Wow. Khadijah reminds us that there is no linear timetable that eliminates us from having the sun descend in our courtyard. She lets us remember that we are worthy of abundance measured in gold, in the abundance measured in the depth of our love. Do I feel worthy of abundance is what you should be meditating on. No matter what it's saying here. No matter what, it doesn't matter even when it comes to age. Wow, being older, having a significant status in your community, whatever it is here, right? Just know that you are worthy of abundance. Have a healthy relationship with the material world here too as well, because sometimes we don't have that, and that mindset is what keeps us feeling like we're in poverty or that we don't have enough. Now, y'all, I definitely needed all of those messages, so I'm definitely telling y'all I'm part of the collective. I am a divine feminine as well. I'm pulling from my Goddess Guidance Oracle. I just felt like I wanted to use these cards today, and I know that my Divine Feminine deck then gave us ample enough information here, but let's see what's going on. Now it says Coventina, purification. This is a time for cleansing, detoxification of your body and your mind. Okay, so during this time, right, I'm really feeling like this is your period here now where you have to do some healing. Okay, so you take this time and you purify yourself. All right, so this message comes as a help and not as an affront or a criticism. Your vessel has become clogged by overuse of harsh chemicals, and the offending source is within your psyche. You have been ignoring your body's many signals and screams for relief from the steady ingestions of impurities. Perhaps you have also noticed a slump in your energy level, and your degree of joy has lagged as well. Never mind these past effects, though, as a solution is at hand right now. Now that you've heard this message, do not hesitate for even a moment to make new arrangements. You want to keep a sharp focus on the contents of your mind and speech as well, for the words you think and speak are your very diet that supports or thwarts you. Choose purity, and I promise you a changed outlook for the better. Follow your intuition's guidance about making lifestyle changes, okay? Stop abusing alcohol or drugs. Avoid processed foods such as sugar, white flour, and so on. Eat more organic foods. Keep your thoughts and speech positive. You could adapt a vegetarian or vegan diet. Go on a fast or detox, okay? Now, this card can also be a validation and your current healthful path is working, okay? So if you're doing this already, you on the right path, okay? Now, that does actually go along with this card here where it talks about embodiment is the deepest bliss. My body was made for enlightenment. So, all right, remember that your body is your temple here, okay? And you are divine feminine, all right? Now, I'm going into tarot, all right? We're going into tarot. Let's see what's up. Let me see. Put these over here and grab this. All right, thank you. Thank you, my spirit guys. So, what's happening here? Can you elaborate on this story here, especially when it comes to my divine feminine have to use their discernment, the spirit of discernment here. Okay, what is it here that they need to know? Thank you. Thank you. What's happening here in this story? What's the energy update for my divine feminines? All right, I'm gonna shuffle that again, y'all, because two cards did flip, but I didn't like the way they flipped. Now, y'all, Five of Pentacles in a reverse position. Okay, so there's some positive changes that are coming. All right, you guys experience some type of hardship, and you may feel abandoned, okay, by your divine masculine, but you're going to recover from this loss. It's going to improve. Okay, now the Two of Cups is upright too. So let me show y'all all of these together. Five of Pentacles reversed, Two of Cups upright, Queen of Wands in an upright position. Okay, so you guys got, y'all bond is just too strong. Okay, whatever y'all got going on here is literally built on union. You are manifestor on top of that, right? Coming in as a Queen of Wands, it's saying here, you know, you're very confident and you're very self-assured here. And for the most part, right, because you are so confident and self-assured and so passionate, okay, you literally are not going to change yourself just to fit in whatever dynamics your divine masculine is trying to put you in right now. Okay, you're just literally like, you know what, I know who the fuck I am, right? I'm confident, I'm independent, I stand by your side, but I will not do this, right? Okay, so you guys did experience this hardship here that could have, or if you're going through it now, you know, you feel some grief here. You're feeling the loss. I feel like your person is feeling the loss. Four of Swords in the upright position. So you did decide that you needed to withdraw from this love. Okay, so you're taking a break from this right now, but you want to do that because you're trying to recuperate here. You need a sense of peace from this. It's a lie again with this Five of Pentacles in the reverse. So we do know that the positive changes are coming here, but you have a lot of feelings behind what happened. Okay, now again, it's coming out to me as you're going to recover from this. Wow. You may feel rejected here, but you're going to recover from this. You took this time here because this is a lot. This is a lot to carry. Whatever's happening here between you and this person, it almost feels like every single time you are burdened by something here that's going on in their life, right? And it creates a lot of issues for you guys to be able to even come together, period, right? And now you're starting to feel burdened by the situation here. Now, I got the 10. I said 10. Okay, so if that came out, you know, a cycle has been completed. All right, because the Will card is here. The Strength card is here. Oh, wow, the High Priestess card and the Four of Cups. Now, with the Will card, it really talks about things coming full circle, right? Okay, things are going to get better, all right? And that speaks about it here with these positive changes that are coming for you. You just got to make some adjustments right now, all right? And so you know that, though, because you're coming in as a High Priestess. So you definitely know here, like, yeah, things are changing and shifting here. And now I have to make these adjustments. You're listening to your intuition here. And you definitely have the willpower coming in with the Strength card. Okay, so you're remaining patient. You have been very patient within this situation. But now, if you're not, it's time for you to trust your intuition. And whatever's hidden here, you allow that to surface because it's going to come out. Okay, now, whatever it is here that your person is hiding, You're going to find out. Okay, but for the most part here, you are being very resilient. You're having this resiliency here, and you're trying to be compassionate for your person, but right now you are in this energy here trying to contemplate about something. So something is definitely making you feel disconnected from your person at this moment. Okay, and again, it definitely is going back here. Let me pull out this card because I need to look at it. This is why Spirit is saying only say yes, okay, when it's a holy hell yes. Only say yes when it's something that is serving you. All right, and this is why you're contemplating about this, because whatever is happening here is not serving you. Why? And you chose to not try to fit in this mold or whatever this box is here that your divine masculine is trying to put you in. Thank you. Let me tell y'all, like 50 cards just flew out across the table, but let me shuffle again. You know, you're trying to gain some type of clarity about what's going on here, because you definitely want happiness for yourself. And you feel like here that this is now a plan here that's going to fail. You know, whatever it is that you've been trying to develop out of this connection with your person here. And you really can't see. And this is what's coming to me. It feels like you may feel like you're in the dark right now. Okay, because what you've been planning or whatever goals you've been setting for yourself, especially long term, is not happening. It's just not happening. You can't see a clear path right now. Okay. Spirit is telling you to choose happiness here, because you got to make a decision for the most part. Thank you. Because justice isn't being served. Look at this. It's an injustice here, and it's some dishonesty that's taking place here. You know what? Okay, you don't got to say yes to this, and you're not. You're the Queen of Wands. I really do feel heavily like you're like, I'm not going to say yes to none of this. This is not in alignment with me. And you're definitely using your intuition here with this. Okay, with the Nine of Swords here in a reverse position. Again, Spirit is saying you're recovering. All right, this made you hit your breaking point, but you will recover from this. You will cope with this, okay? So remember, you are a divine feminine. Take this time here to detox. All right, and this is not only detoxing when it comes to your diet, but it's also detoxing when it comes to toxicity from relationships and people and situations and things like that, right? Take this time here to release all of that. And whatever is happening here, you were very transparent in your feelings with your person here. Okay, something was definitely communicated here between you two. Thank you. Your person was not facing the problems that you guys are having. Okay, they definitely have their back turned towards it, not being upfront with you about something, and you aren't trusting them. Okay, you're definitely not trusting them here. Thank you. It may be even pulling on your anxiety here a little bit, but you gotta it's time for you to detox here. It's time for you to sometimes it's well, it like say here I'm here in Baltimore, and you know we've been overwhelmed with cicadas. And so normally I go outside, I go to the park, I get in the sun, I move my body, you know, I do all types of stuff to keep my anxiety levels low. But on top of the cicadas and me being very terrified of them, I haven't been able to, you know, really connect to what makes me feel good, you know, connecting what makes me help, you know, tap into my higher self here. I've been doing workouts and stuff in the house, but it's just still not the same, right? And it's a lot going on. But for the most part, you know, try to do something here to bring yourself some balance, all right, especially when it comes into this situation, because you're gonna have to be able to listen to your intuition with this. Now with the Page of Swords here in a reverse position, you may even be scattered in your thinking about this, all right, because you're in the dark. You can't see here, and you know someone's failing to communicate. And it really, I feel like both of you guys need to have this conversation. Okay, so if you haven't done it yet, have this conversation here so that you can get clear All right, because you feel like you're in the dark, you're not really being able to see, and your person is literally failing to communicate with you what's happening here. But it needs to be communicated so that you guys can come to some type of conclusion on what it is that you need to be doing, right? Because they're not giving to you. Six of Pentacles. It's an unfair power dynamics here, and they are really abusing your generosity for the most part. Because you are the Queen of Wands, and you are confident, you are stick up for your person, and you are always by their side here. They tend to, it's almost as if they feel like they're entitled to that. Okay, now that's one of those things where it just is like, you know, taking advantage of it for the most part. That's what I feel like, y'all. My foot, y'all, is falling asleep, so give me 1 second. I don't even know how that's happening right now. All right, so with the Queen of Pentacles here in an upright position, this is you for the most part, Divine Femme. This is you. You so generous. You've been offering them literally stability, abundance. You've been very kind to them, okay? But you got high standards for yourself now. You've been through a whole lot. You've been learning a whole lot here. You definitely been connecting with your higher self and to source on top of that, right? Because before you were operating in a lower energy and being insecure or selfish, you know, but for the most part here, you have elevated. Okay, you definitely elevated here, and because of your elevation, you no longer want to align yourself with low vibrational energy. Okay, now, and especially the fact that you guys have been stuck in this. The Death of Rebirth is in the reverse because things aren't ending. It feels as though you're not going through these cycles of transformation, and the transitionings are not happening. Okay, so. Woo, the Eight of Wands. Look, and there's no movement, it's no communication, it's nothing. You've just been waiting. You've been waiting and waiting and waiting, and so many misunderstandings here. And look, even the Hangman. So all of this is really still speaking about the sacrifices that you are making for this connection, waiting, and your person is just uncertain here. All right, so again, if it's not aligning with your integrity here, it's time to release it, right? We already know what it is. Spirit always says, don't hold on too tightly. It's okay to let go. It feels better. It feels better. Look at that. The Devil has come out next to the Three of Wands. Okay, so for the most part here, the Devil been showing up in so many readings, y'all. Okay, so it's some codependencies going on here. All right, it's that feeling here that you have this, you're not fulfilled. You're not fulfilled to this, okay? And you feel trapped within this situation. It's almost as if you feel like it's too many restrictions or it's too many limitations here, and it's causing you to be frustrated. All right, you got some obstacles that are going on here, and instead of, you know, you guys taking your situation here that y'all got to the next stage, you can't do that right now. Why? Because there's some stuff going on, right? It's some stuff that your person is bound to, especially, right? And that's where the restrictions are coming from here. Now, yeah, you ended it, okay? You set some type of boundaries, or you just ended it. Y'all had a conversation, or you will be having a conversation, and what you're going to do, you're going to be very clear. You want to set these clear boundaries. You're very direct in your communication with this, okay? I definitely am feeling here that everything you guys say or what you're feeling, you're going to say it. You ain't going to be around the bush. It's like, look, check this out here. Okay, so this is what's going on. This is how I feel. Yeah, and this isn't right. And it just totally just goes against here what I want to do for myself. Okay, and it's not bad being in that energy. All right, because, you know, in your independence here, because you've been through so much within this connection and also so much in your past, with these traumatic or toxic relationships here, you are not going to allow anyone to manipulate you any longer. And that's what's taking place. You're feeling like you're being manipulated here within this situation because they are not offering you anything. It seems like it's like what you keep getting here is some type of coldness when you confront them. Okay, and you guys definitely are not together, but I feel like also here that you just, when it comes to the emotional aspect of it, you may have lost that. Your energy is now probably cold. Look, your person is not making any decisions or anything. It's a lot of self-doubt, and they're failing to learn the lessons here. This is about that lack of self-awareness that's going on and what's taking place here. This is why you have to be very discerning about what it is that you're going to accept. And I really heavily feel, y'all, that you will come out and you are going to tell them, I am not doing that. I will not accept that. Okay. And they here in the King of Wands energy, right? But the thing is, with that King of Wands, they got a lot of plans. Okay. They want to get certain things done, but at the same time, they still are operating in that energy of being non-committal. The King of Wands also may come in, and it's usually like when they're coming in, it's for sex. You know, they ready to get things done in that way, you know. But they definitely are fearless when it comes to that. But when it comes to them committing to you, no. They're not getting it. They're not getting it. Okay, now it's almost, it feels like, you know, things aren't steady. They're not offering you anything here that's steady. Okay, they like the pursuit of you. Okay, but they don't want to actually offer you anything steady right now. All right, now Two of Pentacles in a reverse position. They're juggling. Oh, look, it's an imbalance here. They're messy. Okay, this is messy. Whatever is going on here, they've been very neglectful. All right, and Six of Cups in an upright position here. They're making a decision, or you made a decision. You ready to move past this, all right? But for the most part here, I feel like they are reflecting or thinking about happier times with you, all right? And I really feel like they want to reconnect with you. I don't really feel like they want to have this imbalance between you guys. Okay, but this is why some type of decision is getting ready to come out of here. The Ten of Swords is in an upright position. Your person has been in survival mode for so long here, but this still is speaking of improvement, y'all. Whatever is happening here in your situation is literally leading to your person being able to learn some lessons, because, you know, as I said earlier here, they definitely were failing to learn the lesson. They're missing it, okay? And they're going to be in this energy here because you cut them off of having these memories of you. But, you know, you standing your ground. You looking at them like, don't come over here. This situation seems to require a lot of work, right? But Spirit is saying this is about your self-improvement, okay? So remember that this is about you and what you do for your soul at the end of the day, okay? You're always going to be, all right? Especially when it comes to loving yourself, and when it comes to this Queen of the Outsiders, where she says, I have arrived. I am where I will always be in love. And that love is inside of you. And that's what Spirit wants you to recognize out of all of this. That the love is in you. It's not outside of you. Okay, so that means that it's not about your divine masculine. Okay? Because you embody that love regardless. And you don't have to accept anything that goes against your divinity. All right, so that's what's coming to me. Don't even waver. Now, someone is being very persistent here. That's what is this about? Okay, so I have the Seven of Wands with protecting themselves, and this is you. So you've been standing up for yourself within this and holding your ground no matter what, okay? Of course, you have to set your boundaries here because it's just too many fights, or it's a lot of disharmony here that's going on between you two, okay? And the Hermit card has come out. So again, Spirit is speaking here. You know, you withdrew your energy, or you will be, all right? Because for the most part, you're going to have to pause. You gotta pause here, because this is all about gaining some insight about yourself at the end of the day, right? But when you withdraw your energy here, it helps you to go within. And then now you can start to hear your intuition, so that you know what you need to do for the, to make your decisions here. Because for the most part, if it's too much going on, especially with your person here maybe even rejecting you, or you even feeling distant from them, it can keep you unaware. Just put it that way. This is where I keep saying it's almost as if, you might can't see. It feels like you're in the dark when it comes to this connection right now. Thank you. Yeah, if you feel like you're drowning, look, the moon. Okay, it's definitely a lot of uncertainties. And you're not being recognized. You're not seeing the rewards out of this or anything. Your person here is just really, they're non-committal, okay? And they're being foolish. Right now, they're being foolish about this. I don't know if this is the stubborn energy that's coming in here, but you guys' situation is not progressing or doing anything. Okay, you're at this point now where you even probably feel unloved by this person here, because there's so much deception, so much missing information, stuff that they are keeping from you. Thank you. Yeah, they're coming in here as the Emperor, but this is what they try to make it out to be, as if they already got their shit together for the most part, not showing any emotion, not showing none. They're not expressing anything. In the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, they ain't working on it. Okay, they're not putting in any effort here into love when it comes to you. They literally are neglecting the relationship. All right, so they may even have offered you some, friendship shit. You're always my friend. I'm always, or they come in with this knight energy, come in here to offer you romance, being in that playboy energy, right? Not manifesting anything out of this connection here. You just end up getting manipulated, okay, or some type of deception. All right, and look, Eight of Swords is in the reverse here. You want to be free from that. You're going to take control. And Spirit is telling you here to take control, because you're going to be able to see. You are the High Priestess, but you have to remove these blindfolds here. And that pretty much seems like what's happening here. They're going to fall off, and you're going to make this decision. You got to use your discernment here and know when to say yes when it comes to this. I know sometimes we just be so afraid of losing our person here, but you got to put yourself first. You definitely going to have to love yourself, all right, first when it comes to this. Let me see something here. I want to pull from my Mystic Bees deck here. It's a twin flame deck called Mystic Bees Twin Flame Conversations and Secrets. And let's see here what this message got going on. It says, I would drown in a pool of coins if I could spend it on a lifetime with you. So these are really messages from, your divine counterpart here. Now it says, it is so easy to become mentally clouded with a love as strong as ours. Focus. I'm longing for a part of myself that I am running from. And sometimes I wonder if you're better off without me. It's like your person took 2 steps back, 3 steps back. It's like you guys were doing really good here, and something just transitioned or shifted here because of deception. Would it be selfish for me to ask you to wait for me? They want you to wait for them as they go through whatever they're going through here. Your silence is destroying me. Okay, so you might not be talking to your person. You may have, because of this ending, of course. And it seems like this is something that could have been sudden. I feel like you may have ended this situation before they could leave you. All right, because whatever is going on between y'all, I really do feel like because of whatever y'all past history is, something has happened here, okay, where they betrayed you 2 times. And everything that they did in the first go round, all right, you feel like it may happen this time again. And so now you just made this decision, before you can go here and ruin everything and completely have it where I despise the hell out of you, I'm going to get up out of here now and we're going to end this. It says, I'm sorry for taking you and your giving heart for granted. Remember I said that they were taking you for granted here. And pride and ego. This is what it's about. All right. And a lot of times that ego is a silent fucking killer, y'all. Excuse my French. Thank you. The intensity of this connection is stirring up fear in someone. So you have this runner-chaser dynamic that will form or may form. Just continue to be committed to being the best version of yourself here, okay? And enjoy the positive impact that it will have on your connection. Put that energy back into yourself right now, all right? This is a green light from your angels. The answer is yes. Okay, so whatever it is here, question that you may have asked, the answer is yes. If you ask, should you move on or should you stay? However it goes for you. Focus on what you want rather than what you fear here, because a balanced mind is required at this time. Go within, all right? And this is what you're doing when you go into that hermit mode I spoke about. Your angels have a special message that they would like to share with you. Remember, I was telling you through your dreams, there's some stuff here coming to you in your dreams, and you might not be understanding it. You probably waking up like, damn, I had a wild dream, right? I can't figure out what the heck that meant. But pay attention here, because there's a message for you. A change of scenery will definitely help to clear your mind. So maybe take a short trip or take a vacation. And during these challenging times in your connection, you definitely have earth angels that are surrounding you as you face them. Okay, so even reach out and just ask your angels to help you. Even if you don't know how, just know, I know today I said, look, I need help because shit is just everywhere. You know, I don't even know what to ask, where to start, but you know what I need, and I need that help. But step into your senses here as a way of communicating with your twin flame on an intimate level. So you have to step into your higher self here to communicate with them, because communicating with them on a 3D level right now, it seems to not be working. It's a lot of miscommunication that I'm picking up here. Heated arguments and conversations. Your twin flame has been visiting you in your dreams. What I tell you, write your feelings down upon awakening. Like last night, I kept dreaming about my twin. Look, you guys are mirroring each other's thoughts right now. Okay, so y'all both going back and forth with that same energy here. And last night my twin just kept showing up. It was weird. And the dream was about polygamy, y'all. I'm like, it was 7 different females he was connected to, and we were just all one big ass happy family. And I'm still sitting up here like, what the hell does that mean? This dream was centered around me on a street that I grew up on as a child. Here in Baltimore, it's called Edison Highway. Why was I even there? But I know it has to do something with whatever happened to me during that era of my life, okay? And he represents my now. And then one of the young ladies that was in there was somebody that I went to high school with and was also a family member of an ex-husband. So I know I gotta combine all of that stuff, right? But I'm gonna really dig into it later, because I'm sitting up here like, what in the world did this come from? It was one of those dreams, y'all, where I fell asleep. I woke up, right? I went to go to the bathroom. I probably stayed up maybe 5 minutes or so, went back to sleep and fell right back into the dream. Crazy dream. Thank you. Shoot, maybe he trying to tell me he want a polygamous relationship. I don't know. So I'm pulling, right? It says that their karmic person here is in it for the money for the most part. They being a hater right now. They causing trouble purposely. Okay, so they probably doing some stuff, saying some shit here that is bringing or making your person here act the way that they're acting right now within this connection here. All right, so I'm gonna find out and see what that's about though. Hold up. It says, yeah, the karmic definitely is not caring about the DM's happiness right now. It's more about what they want. All right, so there is more about their own personal gain right now. And they know that your divine masculine here is not happy with the situation that they got going on. Okay, so in separation. So you guys are not together, most definitely. Okay, and all right, so okay, so they definitely have been focusing on their money a whole lot here, on how to build a firm foundation for themselves, how to grow their money here. Now, the DM has an ex-friend that is fishing some type of info to their karmic. And it says, I'm not ready, but I'm going to take a risk. Okay, so of course we can see that they're not ready to step into this role with you or anybody here. All right, but Some type of risk is going to be taken here. So let me ask this question about this causing trouble purposely. What is this about, Spirit? Why does it say this? Causing trouble purposely. Why is this karmic causing trouble purposely? What is this about here? Thank you. Oh, the death card. So whatever they're doing here, they are actually instigating you guys ending. Okay, so shit, this is probably why you guys ended. Like I said, something here that they're doing here. What came to me is a pregnancy. Wow, wait. Now, yeah, and your person, because they are the emperor in reverse here, they lack discipline. Your person lacks the discipline here to even take on a leadership role right now. And they're definitely unhappy though, but they fell into some error because of this. All right, so this is mainly why they probably haven't protected you or even stood up for you within this connection here. It's that self-sabotaging energy that I'm picking up here. Okay, they're concerned a lot too. They're concerned about their money. They're concerned, you know, they definitely been self-indulging. Okay, this is karma at its finest here. All right, so I just heard it. It's like, nah, you cannot fuck over the divine feminine. Okay, now, Ace of Swords is in the reverse. This is where this confusion is. It's a mental block. All right, your person is definitely rethinking here. They're clouded in their judgment here, but they trying to rethink something here. Because they now seeing here, okay, I think I made the wrong choice. This is not my wish fulfillment. I made the wrong choice here, and I caused the ending, or instigated the ending because of my negligence. Look, they looking at those wands like, fuck. They're on the edge. Your person is on the edge. You are on the edge. Y'all mirroring each other. Y'all resilient as shit, right? But on the edge. Okay, and especially when it comes to this Ten of Pentacles. So the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse here, because there's this harmony between you guys, all right, they're having some type of disputes, especially, and on top of that, you know, their money going to be messed with when it comes to this. So this is definitely someone here that they have a financial obligation with as well. All right, now for the most part, your person here has been seeking their own happiness, and that's what it is. It's that greed, right? The Fool here. They've been being very foolish here. This is what's happening. Wow, this is where the disconnect is coming from. For the most part, ASI energy coming in. That's where the negligence that I spoke about is coming from. The Hangman is here as well, which we already know. Okay, it has a lot to do with them being stuck in their head, those old mentalities, right? The ego. This is about them having you in this waiting period for the most part here. Selfishness. This is what it's about. It's selfishness here. That's that lack of commitment. The Star card is in the reverse. All right, so this is a test of faith as well. But I do have the Three of Swords here in the reverse. All right, so when that's in the reverse here, that's just saying there's going to be some type of reconciliation, or there needs to be some type of forgiveness here. All right, you definitely have been doing everything by yourself with this connection, and it's a lot. Okay, and all of that is just adding up. But for the most part here, this karmic person here has caused some trouble purposely here. All right, and this is why you guys, or why your person has been not putting that energy here to build a connection with you any further. It seems like things have definitely come to a halt. All right, now, look, they're confused. They want you in their life, right? But they're just not ready to have you in their life in that way. All right, that came out. What's this other card here, Spirit? Is there another card here? Okay. They have to release their old ways. They got to release their old life in their old ways. What they're doing here is habit. It's habitual energy. This is something that they just keep repeating, this karmic cycle, but it has a lot to do with this confusion here. They are definitely confused. All right. It was some information here that I wanted to get out and I wanted to ask about. Which one was it? Okay, so since it's not coming to my mind, I might have asked everything I need to ask. All right, well, I can look into this because it says the DM's ex-friend is fishing info to this karmic. What is this info that they're fishing to the karmic? What is this card about here? All right, so I know I seen that judgment card. So it pretty much is basically, it's something about a missed opportunity here. All right, so your person here is trying to do something. They're trying to expand here, or they're trying to work on their a project or something new here, and they've been putting in a lot of hard work, right? So they're not being rewarded by that, okay? They feel like they're being unrewarded and they're missing some type of opportunity here. Now, it's so much pressure that's weighing down on your person right now. They literally telling them that whatever is happening here with that, your person really is doubting themselves, okay? And the reason why it is, right, what they're doubting themselves about, they are telling them that they're missing out on this opportunity with you, right? And they doubt themselves about even being with you or even expanding with you or having anything successful because you are the Nine of Pentacles. So this ex-friend is literally telling this karmic person here that you got your shit together. You're self-sufficient. You are confident, you're independent, and all of that stuff, right? And that your person here has a lot of pressure weighing down on them, okay? And they doubt themselves when it comes to this connection, all right? And for the most part, yeah, they are definitely insecure, all right? Because the Queen of Swords has come out in a reverse. They're insecure here about this connection here. This is why they have not made any decisions when it comes to you yet, all right? Thank you. Sometimes when getting into those type of things, y'all, I'll be like, I don't like it. I don't like it. This is why they ain't made no decisions when it comes to you here, okay? Now, they also have told them that what it is that they really want to do is they want to be with you. I got the Hermit card in the reverse. So, of course, remember I tell you, when you're in a hermit mode, you withdraw your energy. When it's in the reverse, it's like, okay, now I want to actually come out of that. Okay, I'm ready to go back into society, or I'm ready to be in a relationship, or things like that, right? They haven't been taking time for that personal reflection. But for the most part, they want you to be in their life. Here go the Lovers, the twins. They want you in their life here. But they're having a lot of issues. Right, and it has a lot to do with their greed, and they telling them literally that this karmic person was a part of that greed. Okay, this is why they are with this karmic person, but in reality, what they want to do is to be with you, the Divine Feminine. But y'all it's too many issues that were created because of their codependencies and because of the greed. All right, and this is why they're probably so focused on their money here and trying to build some type of foundation for themselves, because you're coming in again as a Nine of Pentacles. You're confident and you're self-sufficient here. But they keep creating these issues for themselves here that's putting them deeper and deeper in the hole, is what just came to me financially. Oh, wow, y'all. Okay, so let me get some moment of truth messages from your person, and then I'm gonna close out. So with the moment of truth messages, it just pretty much just let us hear what your person is thinking, okay? And this is coming from their higher self, all right? So let me pull out these cards real quick. I'm sorry, y'all. I got them somewhere, but here we go. I keep like this little tote thing beside me. I got cards. I got so many cards, y'all. Thank you. What is it that my Divine Feminine Masculine want to reveal here? All right, so they want to be more than friends. You came closer than anyone. They hide behind material things. I wish I could take back my words. Remember I said y'all had a conversation here and the shit didn't go well. They said some stuff. They said some stuff here that just was totally like, oh, shit, is that how you feel? Okay. Yeah, I got to make a decision for myself. It says we will be back together again. My life is not as together as it seems. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. You already know that. And some of you, it says you and I were just too young. Maybe your person may have just been too young here. Okay. This card shouldn't even be in there, y'all. It's the 9 of Wands. It's the 9 of Wands here. This is one of my sex magic cards. They miss you, though. They miss the seductive quality of you. They definitely miss. Some of you may sit in their lap. Some of you may rub on their face, or just you give them direct eye contact on top of that. Okay, so they definitely miss holding you, touching you. Wow. This is a lot of energy here. They miss how much attention that you put into them. Okay. Anything else? I want to feel that way again. Let me show y'all the card. I hope that you can forgive me one day. Y'all, breathe. Breathe in and breathe out. Whew, y'all. Thank you for ending this for my divine feminines. You know exactly what to do, okay? The benefit of your experience here is going to help you. So right now, just take this time to focus on your career rather than a relationship. So focus on your life purpose here, okay? Because your dreams will become a reality, and you'll have that time where you're going to be able to celebrate, all right? So, you know, make a wish if you did. If you didn't, or if you did, make that wish, because it's going to come true for the most part. You're going to have reasons to celebrate, okay? Now, just stand up for what you believe in and have confidence. You have to claim your personal power, divine feminine, okay? This is what it's about. You claiming your personal power. You going after your happiness, okay? Because, and stay positive here, because you're going to have a lot of success, all right? Not only just within the connection, but I'm talking about this is success that's coming in with financial success as well. Whatever it is here that you are passionate about, or whatever you're doing here with your life purpose, this is why Spirit is saying focus on that right now. This is a time for that. This ain't a time to be all lovey-dovey. Put your energy into that. All right, y'all, I'm gonna end it. We have 54 minutes. Thank you for definitely tuning in. I know that was a lot of information, y'all, but I like to try to make it as personal as possible, and I like to give y'all as much information as you can. Sometimes I can't stand watching readings where you be like, what? You be like feeling empty, like, what happened? Like, you can't tell me more. You know, like, what? I know that's because they want you to get a personal reading here. But for the most part, I'm in it. You know, I do the personal readings too, because yeah, it helps me. And it helps the community financially, but at the same time, I'm more still in it here so that you can gain some understanding. Not everybody is equipped to have their own personal reading, so I do understand that, right? So right now, I'm just allowing Spirit to use me to help you guys. But thank you so much again. I gotta go. We going on about an hour. I love you guys, smooches. And oh yeah, I'm definitely sending you guys blessings, and I'm sending you guys energy and healing and love, because I know right now, you guys, you may feel like you're in the dark here, but you do have your soul tribe, and I'm a part of that, okay? So I definitely want you to know that I am praying for you all, okay? Because I know how this journey goes, and I know what I've been going through, especially for today as well. So I can only imagine what you're feeling like, and to really be able to stay strong and to stay grounded when you're going through a storm sometimes can be hard. It's hard to stay anchored, all right? But you got this. You got so much under your belt, okay? So many lessons that you have learned. You got the tools here. So remember, pull it out, okay? You have enough experience where you're going to be able to navigate through this storm like it ain't shit, y'all, okay? So stand in your divine feminine energy, your empress energy, y'all. I love you so much. Good night. Peace.